Hi guys! Welcome to the quote of the week. So this week's quote is really great. I always put it at the beginning of the video and I give you guys time kind of to contemplate it, and then I kind of tell you what my thoughts are about it and how it reflects on, in my personal artistic journey, because I think it's important for us to be inspired by other people and to hear what they have to say. And I have to tell you, these quotes are quotes that I love, that I read, that I put in my quote journal, that really help me when I'm in a funk. I think that words have power, and I'm so glad that we have great people that are able to put into words beautiful quotes that speak to us and speak to our hearts. So, yes, alrighty. So the next one, which I just had, okay, is by Picasso. And it says, art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. And that is very true. I think for me too, that sometimes I'll be in a funk, you get into a routine, you have these obligations that you have to do every day. But when I can get time to just go into my studio and just paint for myself or create something that I'm super proud of, that it just makes me happy. Like I have such a deep joy in my heart and in my soul. It speaks to me that it does. All those little problems that I think that I have, worries about bills or worries about my family or that kind of thing, it all just melts away. It just washes away, like he says. And I'm just concentrated on that project. And by the time I'm done with that project, it's not even like an escape. It's just that it gives me strength to enter into my everyday life in a deeper way. Like all those little problems, they don't seem so big because I created something that I love to create, and it just makes everything not seem like such a big deal, at least for me. And it's a way for me to release stress and, anxiety and all those kinds of things, all those kind of emotions. It just helps me to refocus, and it definitely makes me a better person. So it's true, because all of us have responsibilities and life is hard, and there's a fear of failure, and there's all these other things, all these other obligations, all these burdens that are put upon us, and art helps us just to embrace life and to, I think, to enjoy it even more fully. I mean, art has definitely saved me. And I can tell you all about that, and I have in some videos before. But I mean, there was a time when I was really, really sick and the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I went to a whole bunch of doctors. I could not eat like any solid food at all for 3 months. I lost like almost 30 pounds because it was that bad, and no one could figure out what was going on with me. Finally, I met this old doctor who was able to see that I was having spasms in my throat. So I get these spasms sometimes in my throat. It's related to digestion, but also it's because I had an allergic reaction to a medication. So they're always going to be there. When I get really stressed and anxious, they come up again, and I have trouble eating and swallowing, and I have to eat really slow, and it's annoying and it drives me crazy. But during that period of time, it was amazing because it was such a hard time for me, but I turned to art, and it really helped me. It really helped me a lot. I prayed a lot, and that was very, very helpful. And so was art. I think that God definitely brought art back into my life in a deeper way through that experience. And it was a way of just being at peace, just feeling peace, to not feel that anxiety, and it got so bad that I had to be on anxiety medications, so it was a really difficult time, and I don't need them anymore, but that was a rough time for me, and I did need them. And art definitely helped me to make that transition, so it helps so much. And it has saved me from so much. And I think that it's an expression of like of something divine that's inside of my soul. Like I feel connected to God when I'm creating. It's not like I create beautiful masterpieces, that will hang in a museum one day, but for me it's such a beautiful experience, and it's an exchange of love between me and God. So I love it. It just feeds my soul in such a deep way. So it's true, it does. It helps us, it helps to elevate us, I think, above all the everyday stuff that gets us down sometimes. So yeah, and if you and I just encourage you to try it. Like even if it's just an art journal, and you just like to doodle, just if you're having a bad day at work, just come home and start doodling. You know, give yourself 5 or 10 minutes and just doodle. Just go crazy and doodle, or just paint something really quick, or just add paint to a page, or just create backgrounds, or just make a little ATC card, or just knit something, or do something. And already you will see that that stress and that anxiety goes down so much. And just that you're more peaceful. And I know that that's been my experience, and I've heard tons of people say that that's been theirs too. So yeah, so I encourage you to just try art because it's wonderful and I really love it. Okay, guys, so that is it for this quote. Let me know your thoughts below. Tell me what you think, how this quote touched you, and maybe it didn't, or maybe you just need some time for it to sink in. So maybe you'll watch this video again and listen to my babble. Yes, but I encourage you to just turn to art, to make time to do something creative. Whether it's cooking, maybe that's your art, is cooking a beautiful meal for your family, and that's art. And I love to cook too. Like that's another place where I'm totally relaxed, and I just love it. I love taking care of my family in that way. So, yeah, maybe that's your expression of art too. Or baking. I'm like, gosh, my friend, one of my friends, I won't say her name, but she loves to bake. And we've been baking like almost every month. We create something, and it's just such a beautiful experience. And we enjoy each other's company so much. And we create things, and they're not masterpieces, but it's just such a fun, fulfilling time. And we create together, and we have a few laughs, and we eat lunch together. And it's just, so fun, and it's such a great time. So maybe it's just creating with a friend. Maybe it's grabbing your friend and saying, let's go paint something, or let's go make some food, or something like that. So I encourage you to wash away the dust from your soul and create something beautiful, just like Picasso said. Although, yeah, I use my own words, but you know the quote. Okay, guys, so that's it. Let me know what you think below, and please share this video, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.